It's the Cole and Jackie O show. No Jackie O, no Cole and Jackie O. That's, I think, their best course of action.
When people say this is the worst deal ever, it's hard to know how seriously to take that because it's the media, and they all say nasty things about each other, and they've all got a megaphone.
And it's also easy in hindsight when stuff's happened that's changed in the last.
But this is $200 million over 10 years.
Yep.
Each one of them over 10 years is going to earn the market cap of the radio company that's paying them. ARN's market cap's like $110 million.
It was more at the time, but yeah.
All right, well, they just did some wealth transfer to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And so this was like by far the biggest deal, like by a mile, right? And then they went and they tried to get their value out of this deal by putting them in Melbourne, and that bombed terribly.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly so, you'd have to say. And the people they displaced out of the Melbourne market,
Jason Lauren, who are very popular.
they have done really well.
At Nova, which was that was, I think, of all the things that they probably did wrong. And this is the caveat. I know Kieran very well. Used to be who did the deal. He was CEO of ARN. Used to be a shareholder in our business. He's a very good operator. Did a great job at that business. And I guess if you're in his position, going back a couple of years, the ratings and the revenue are really dependent on these two. They set up the Sydney market. They ran them in the evenings as well.
You're probably damned if you do and damned if you don't.
So obviously Cole and Jackie know this. Drove the hardest. Clearly drove too hard a bargain, I think, because I think they both kind of flew too close to the sun here.
Yeah.
The other thing that went wrong since the Mad Effing Witches campaign, and they did a really good job.
But when you say what went wrong since, that's a campaign to stop advertisers advertising because Kyle is
offensive,
to say the least. And so that was not unpredictable.
Well, Kyle's have been offensive for 18 years.
In Sydney.
But I think the Mad Witches was because I don't think Mad Witches was related to launching in Melbourne. I think that what they got, obviously they thought they'd do better in Melbourne. That was clearly, they got that wrong. They didn't expect the Mad Witches campaign, which drained the revenue. So if they were bringing in $30 million a year, and you go, well, God, if they're bringing in 30, it's going to cost me 20. I lose the 30. I'm still better off. I think the problem was Melbourne went terribly and the Witches kind of ruined their revenue in Sydney. So a couple of things that
I see.
One thing they could have predicted, one thing was a little bit harder. I'm not sure. It was really a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But you advertise on radio. I advertise on radio.
Yeah.
Would you ever advertise on the Kyle and Jackie O show? Do you want that with your brand?
We have definitely used Jackie. We wouldn't use Kyle. We've used Jackie for live reads before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be associated with that brand.
Really?
Yep.
We haven't used them for years, I should say. We're 3AW now in SEM, but and a bit, we did a bit of Smooth, but we always specify exactly what we like Jackie or never have Kyle do a live read for us. It's not right for our brand. But Jackie, I think, still is.
Yeah, I agree. But anyway, so I think that was one problem. But the other thing is this, founders of a business, there's lots of falling outs between two founders and it's intolerable for them to keep working together. There's shares in that business and also there's an asset base.
Yep.
And the problem with this is you have two founders that have a falling out and the entire asset is them being together.
Yeah.
And so that is why it's different to a
this deal
business.
is actually contingent on them being together. So I think part of the breach is actually, if she doesn't do it, Kyle, I think, doesn't get his money because he needs her to do it. So
they'll get 20 mil each and that will be the end of it.
20 mil is a lot of money for $100 million market cap.
I know, but I don't think they're getting it on day one, and there'll be some contingencies. They're going to have to pay them out. Like, if they don't pay out, there's going to be a very long court case because you'd be prepared to spend almost an unlimited amount of money to chase the $90 million left on your contract. And so, the thing is, everyone's side is leaking stuff to the media, and the media loves this. They can't get enough of this.
Yeah.
And so
there's a bit of schadenfreude there from the media for sure.
Yeah,
Kyle's getting $10 million a year. Let's take him down.
And so basically what Kyle's side, I think, leaked to the media is that in the contract, they said, we know that Kyle is like a loose cannon.
Yeah.
And so whatever loose cannonry he engages in, that's fine. We'll cover him.
Yeah.
And so the argument would be, because they've hit him with some kind of breach notice for his conduct.
Totally.
And the thing is, his argument would be, how can anything that I say be a breach if you said, I'm a loose cannon and anything is fine? And so I think it will be quite interesting to see this play out.
I think his bigger issue is it's the Cole and Jackie O show. No Jackie O, no Cole and Jackie O. That's, I think, their best course of action.